Welcome to NCE News Wrap, sponsored by Groundforce Shoreco, where we bring you some of the month's biggest stories in a quick 5-minute roundup. Major news this month includes the opening of Crossrail's Bond Street station after it missed the grand opening of the Elizabeth line in May. In the end, Bond Street station is estimated to have cost £680 million, some £570 million over the original £110 million budget. However, it could have been much worse. The Greater London Authority's report into TfL procurement released this summer reveals that ending main contractor involvement at Bond Street early saved just shy of £100 million. Crossrail Limited paid Costi and Skanska joint venture a final £19 million payment to end its involvement in June 2020. TfL took the decision to bring the project in-house with the support of Crossrail delivery partners Jacobs, Bechtel and Nichols. In HS2 news, the project could face another funding review, according to Levelling Up Secretary Michael Gove. This comes amid reports that Prime Minister Rishi Sunak is looking to find up to £50 billion in savings ahead of the mini-budget. Gove has said he is sure everything will be reviewed, adding that the high-speed railway is a significant investment. Meanwhile, the Department for Transport has revealed that significant elements of the design work on HS2's Euston station can no longer be used after the decision was taken for the station to be scaled back from 11 to 10 platforms. As a result of the change, HS2 Limited has had to discard large parts of the original design, on which it has already spent £105.6 million, according to the DfT's latest 6-monthly project update. Elsewhere on the project, lessons from tunnelling work on Crossrail have helped the HS2 team launch its 5th tunnel boring machine from a site in West Ruislip in West London. According to HS2 Civil's Delivery Director Michael Lyons, the ground conditions at the site are different to those at other HS2 tunnelling locations, so the team had to draw experience from other tunnelling projects in London. He explained, "This drive follows in the footsteps of a number of other tunnelling projects that have taken place in London, not just HS2. The geology here is quite different compared to central and north London. Here we've got a blend of clay, sandstone and chalk. There's not a lot of tunnelling in this area, but the experiences of other projects, especially Crossrail, helped us learn a lot about tunnelling in London." In other news, the creation of Great British Railways has been delayed. Speaking to the Transport Committee, former Transport Secretary Anne-Marie Trevelyan admitted that the new organisation will not be established by early 2024 as previously promised. A new transport bill was to have included the creation of GBR, but Trevelyan said the DfT has lost the opportunity to bring it forward in this session of Parliament. The Menai Suspension Bridge connecting Anglesey and mainland Wales has been forced to close after engineers discovered serious risks that threaten its safety. The Grade 1 listed structure designed by Thomas Telford has been subject to a 7.5 tonne weight restriction since June. In other bridges news, Hammersmith and Fulham Council is pushing ahead with plans for a temporary double-decker structure to aid the repairs of Hammersmith Bridge. The proposal, drawn up by Foster and Partners and Covey, first emerged in late 2020 after the council was forced to close the bridge due to fears it might collapse. Following a feasibility study, the council has now chosen the double-decker solution as its preferred option, and it will now put it forward for planners to rule on. Meanwhile, tunnelling work has restarted on the Silvertown Tunnel after a fire at the project's Newham site. 6 fire engines and 40 firefighters were called to the site in London at the end of September following reports of the fire. TfL has now confirmed that following necessary repairs to the conveyor system, tunnelling is underway again. And finally, National Highways has resubmitted its development consent order application for the construction of the Lower Thames Crossing. It comes almost 2 years after National Highways was forced to pull its original plans, with planners poised to knock them back. Thank you for watching NCE News Wrap. Join us again next month for another roundup. This news wrap was brought to you by New Civil Engineer in partnership with Ground Force Shoreco. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content, but for now, here's a bit more information on our sponsor.
Ground Force Shoreco are the leading supplier of shoring equipment in the UK and Ireland, delivering first-class engineering and designs, exceptional service, and the highest quality kit for over 40 years, from the smallest excavations to the largest. Ground Force Shoreco, experts in excavation safety.